What's up, guys? It's Frank from the Jeep Life Podcast. So today we have Mike's 2008 Jeep JK here. Today we're going to be doing hood hardware upgrades. Mike's 2008 JK has the factory hood latches on it still. As you all know, the factory hood latches are barely adequate for holding the hood down. Anybody who's experienced hood flutter knows what I'm talking about. Eventually they stretch out and they break. So we have a good upgrade for the Jeep today with the Rugged Ridge aluminum hood latches, and we're also going to be doing other upgrades to the hood, such as Rugged Ridge hood strut kit, and that'll help keep the hood up because on Mike's Jeep, unfortunately, the rivet that holds the prop rod busted. So we're going to be replacing that and upgrading that. So let's get started. So to install the hood struts, we're going to start over here on the passenger side. This fender bolt has to come out. It's a stock 10mm bolt. We'll get that out because this is where your bracket's going to go, your lower bracket for the hood struts themselves. Once this bolt comes out, you have your lower bracket, passenger side. That goes there, and we're going to reuse the factory fender bolt. And there's a hole already in the Jeep over here. No drilling is required. So we get a bolt and a washer in there, and a washer and nut on the other side. Depending on the model year of your Jeep, on the driver's side, you may have a block of relays over here in this hole that they want you to use for the driver's side bracket. For that, we would be using a trim removal tool, removing the plastic rivet and replacing that hardware with supplied hardware from the kit. So on Mike's Jeep, because it's an older model, it does not have the relays over here, so we'll be able to bolt this right up. This is where the install can get a little bit tricky. The hardware that they give you has a nut plate and a bracket. What they want you to do is they want you to fish the nut plate down inside this hole right here in the hood, and then rotate it so that it comes together like that, but on the inside of the hood. So let's see if we can get that started. There it is. Now that we got our brackets all installed, all we have to do is put our struts on. And I got Mike here to help me because you want to do this both at the same time if you can, because one hood strut will not support the weight of the hood by itself. So, you ready? Let's do it. And there you have it. Gas charged hood struts are now holding up the weight of the hood. These do have quick disconnects on them, so if you need to put the hood all the way back to the windshield, you can do it. And still closes nice and securely. Now, let's get started on the hood latches. So the first step in installing a new hood latch is obviously taking off your old hood latches. Now, to do this, lower hood latches have a 13mm bolt that's pretty difficult to get to. You're gonna have to come in from, if you come in closer, you're gonna have to come in from in front of the washer fluid reservoir with a couple of swivels and a small extension to get to the 13mm bolt that's all the way down inside there. It's only one bolt holding this on, so let's get at it. So moving on to the passenger side, to make things easier to get to this bolt, you'll have to take the airbox out. That'll give us a lot more access to get to this 13mm bolt down here. So the new hood latches come fully assembled from the factory. In order to install them on the Jeep, we have to take apart the lower section and put that over here. And you take it apart so you could access the bolt and get the nut in from the other side. So here we go. And to get the top part off, it's just two 10mm bolts. With the lowers out of the way, now we can move on to the uppers. Just two 10mm nuts and bolts hold this in place. There you go. And of course, before you latch everything up, make sure that your length is adjusted to keep the hood closed and tight. And there you have it. Nice and easy, not too bad of an install. Took about maybe an hour, hour and a half tops between the two items. And good luck on your next project.
God, I love this.